Hey everyone, it's May from Black Mountain Plans, and tonight I get to show you my new MAE Digital Planner, so just stay tuned. Okay guys, sorry it's so late in the evening for this. We've had a lot of appointments and just doctor today, you know what I mean? So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off my desktop here and I'm going to screen share my iPad. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so now we see my iPad. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the GoodNotes app, and I have already imported the pink Undated MAE Digital Planner, and I'm just going to click that open. And so basically we're going to go over here to links. I'm going to show you what the cover page looks like. So when you first open your planner, this is your cover page. All you will do is just swipe to the right. And when you open it, you're going to be at this top butterfly and links, and it will give you this page of the planner. Now, I have linked everything I can think of for you to be able to find more digital stickers, the YouTube channels, the website, the faith section, the printable Etsy shop for both the planner stickers as well as the faith. So if we were to just click this right here, it's going to ask us if we want to open up an external link, and we would say yes. And it's going to go straight to my website. And as you can see, here's the Black Mountain Plans drop down menu, right? And as of tomorrow morning, you will see above clear dividers. Actually, you're going to see on the other side of Black Mountain Plans, Black Mountain Digital Planners. And that's where I'm going to be putting all digital items, okay? So let's just go ahead and X out of that screen, and we're going to go back to GoodNotes, okay? So if we go over here to the calendar, I'm going to skip index. We'll come back to that in a moment. If we click calendar, even though it is an undated planner, digital planner, you do have your July through December calendars as well as your 2026 January through June, okay? So academically, I will update these, and I think I will also do one on Black Friday for like all of 2026. But then for those of us who like get bored, there will always be an academic release for the digital planners and the inserts as well. So you have your mini months at the bottom, and this is the only portion of the planner that is dated. And it is not hyperlinked to any monthlies, and I will show you why in just a moment. So if we were to skip contacts and stickers for a minute, but go over to January, it's going to open up to the last page of the yearly section, and we're going to see our January dashboard. So we just swipe to the right, and we have a blank monthly 2-page spread. Okay, if you swipe one more time, from right to left, we're going to see our dashboard and our February divider. So very quickly, I will show you that these links do work. Here's our March divider, our April divider, the May, the June, such a cute turtle, the July, August, love that lighthouse, September, October, November, and December. Okay, so like I said, all you would have to do is either swipe left or right, and you get your 2-page spread the month before. Swipe over, and then swipe over, it goes to your dashboard and the next divider. So if we come over here to Vision Board, right, and we click that, we've got our 2-page spread for a Vision Board, and if we swipe right, we're going to get that monthly. Now, I wanted to give you guys every single insert that I offer, so let's look at those. We have the vertical layout, okay, undated. We have the OCD, which is the Organized Compact Dashboard. I love the name. Then we have our daily. Now, when you click the daily tab, the first thing it's going to do is give you a line notes page on the left and your week at a glance on the right. And for the daily, all we're going to do is swipe. So you're going to see the back side of your week at a glance and your Monday. Swipe again, you're going to see your Tuesday and Wednesday. Swipe again, Thursday, Friday. One more time, your Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so there is a new insert, which is my horizontal. I think this is beautiful for setting up scripture writing, but I know a lot of people do like to do horizontal planning. So I will offer this in the mini A5 and everyday that match the normal planner kits. And kits 1 through 7 are coming soon for the horizontal. But this is also the layout for my faith planner. Okay, so if you click month at a glance, we're going to see the line notes page and then the month at a glance with the first of the month all the way through the 31st. But if you were to swipe, you're going to see it to the 30th in case it's like June, instead of May or August that have 31 days. Swipe one more time and you will have 28 days for February. On a year where we're going to have a leap year, I will update it for 29, but since we don't have that at the moment, I didn't do it. Now we do have some new items here. Let me go ahead and show you some of the inserts you do know for the budget. We have a bill tracker with the line notes page on the left and the bill tracker on the right. But if you're like me and would like to fill up both sheets, there's a 2-page spread. If we swipe one more time, we're going to see our expense summary 2-page spread, or if you just want expenses with a line notes page, you have those. So we're going to swipe one more time and we're going to see the monthly budget. So here's where you can write in the type of income you receive, what you're budgeting, what you're thinking it's going to be, your actual, and was it less or more than what you thought. You can write in your bills, what you're budgeting for them, what their actual was, and how much were you over or under. Same thing for your expenses. You can write down your savings, your sinking funds, your debt funds, and then we have a summary at the bottom to add up everything we thought we were budgeting, what our actual was, and did we fall short. Okay, there's totals in each section. So if you don't need a 2-page monthly spread and you want to use some digital stickers to write in some budgeting goals, that's why I have the line notes page here. So you just have one monthly budget over here. And, personally, I'll probably put January and February beside each other, and I'll duplicate this page, 6 times total for January through December. But if you would like to just do it month by month, then you would just repeat this page, duplicate it 12 times. And we have one more insert here. I'm sorry, we have 2. You have a debt payoff tracker. It's a 2-page spread where you can write 2 debts that you owe, your credit card, student loans, maybe it's a medical bill. Maybe you paid online and you need to know what your user ID and password is. Basically, what are your payment dates, pay per month, write down some notes. But if you don't have that many debts, maybe you only need a 1-page where you can write down 2 debts and then a line notes page. And then we swipe one last time. We have some savings challenges, which I think these are so cute. I really like this idea. You could put $5 if you wanted, and then I don't know, maybe underneath each envelope you could put the date that you put it in there. So let's go back up and look at some of the things that we didn't look at. The first thing I do want to click is contacts. So we have all of these. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 10 to a page, and you can duplicate this as much as you need. Okay. If we were to click stickers, it's just a blank 2-page spread where you can put some of the stickers that you're going to be using the most. Maybe it's some of your custom scripts, maybe it's date dots, anything, or the realistic looking icons, stickers from me, sticker from somebody else. It doesn't matter. And I will be doing tutorials of planner tips, as well as how you can use my print and cut stickers that I sell on Etsy and turn those into your own digital sticker kits. So let's go back over here to index, because that is the only one that we have not looked at so far. So each of your months are already set up for you underneath your dividers. So January through December, if we click over here on January, you have your divider, your 2-page spread, and then your dashboard starting the next month. So as you can see, there's no weekly options in here. That's where you're going to come over here to the index. And it's up to you. Maybe you don't want to vertical and daily plan or use the horizontal. Maybe you don't want to use anything but the OCD. So I'm on my Mac, which means I'm not going to be able to click the way I normally do to show you all the items in the planner the way you can on the iPad with your pencil. Okay, so we're in the index tab where you have a copy of all the master inserts in this planner. So when you are underneath of OCD, see when I click, it wants to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over here and I'm going to go to the OCD layout. Okay. So when you click on the left, you are in the OCD tab and you have your master slide here. So when you are in the index and you click OCD insert 2-page spread, it opens to this. You don't want to write on your master slide and you don't want to delete it because that's how it's hyperlinked for your planner. What you simply do is click your hamburger menu, okay? And so you would say duplicate, and it goes generally right in front of the OCD master insert slide, right? So you don't delete number 14 because that is technically your and right now it's 14 because I have done these two as duplicates. So let's just delete the two verticals. So number 10 is your vertical 2-page spread, and number 11 is actually your OCD 2-page spread. But when you duplicate it, you can move it in front or you can move it in behind your master slide. I hope that's not too confusing. So basically, let's say, I don't know if you guys can really see it so well on the screen, but like if you are in the horizontal, okay, it's going to take you to the horizontal. You click it in the link on the left, or you can click it in index, and then once it opens up, you in the the 4 little square section, you would just hit duplicate, and see it went behind it, so you can put it either in front or behind. And the reason I like this is because, let's just go back to the index. Okay, so let's go back up to index. So when you open your OCD or your daily or your vertical, once you duplicate those master inserts and move them in front of the master slide, when you click on these links on the side, it'll take you to all of your decorated daily OCD, vertical, horizontal, month at a glance, budget inserts, okay? So when we are on this index, we have all of these copies. It links you to the master copies insert slide. So just duplicate that and put it in front or behind, and then these links over here on the side, your tabs, they're going to work. Open up to the daily. You'll see all the daily inserts you've decorated, and for every single section over here. I hope that is making sense. So there are a few other items that are not linked to these tabs over here, and one of them is the pastel cleaning schedule. So like I said, I'm in there. It's not going to work on a Mac, so let's go to the master cleaning schedule, and it's in pastel. So I put daily task. You have habit trackers for each line, and you have a Monday through Sunday. This is my pastel color palette that I will be offering colored icons in. I put a star on the top line for every day of the week. That way, if you're specifically working on an area in your home, or if maybe there's something you only want to do once, you can put it in there. It's like your main priority of the day for your cleaning. So let's go back. I'm sorry I'm having to do it this way, guys, but, on a Mac, it's a bit different. You have your brights cleaning schedule, correct? So, whoops. Let's just go brights. So this is the bright color palette, and I did put brown. I know a lot of people are like, ugh, brown. I would rather have had gray. Well, I love the color brown, and it had to be in here. So you have a 2-page spread for your pastel cleaning schedule as well as your brights. So if we go back to index, let's just do it the right way, the way I have to. All right, so the next spread that we have is the line notes page. So let me click my little menu and go to the lined notes page, which is this one. So, whoops, let's zoom out a second. There we go. You have 2 line notes pages for your vertical. You can, let's see. Well, let me just drop it down from the side. There. It's going to be a jerk. Hang on. Okay. So now we have our dot grid and our 2 blank pages. I'm not going to go through the effort for the 2 blank pages, but I will show you the dot grid. Like, come on. Alright, so let's go over here. Let's click this. Here is our dot grid. Okay. And then here is our blank. Oh, that's easy. I could do it that way. This is where you can journal, put any kind of stickers you want. You can put extra stickers in the sheet if you want to. You can copy this page and duplicate it for as many stickers as you want to put in your stickers tab. And the last thing that we're going to look at is you have the annual, your birthdays and annual bills. So that insert is, where is it? Because I can easily spot it. Let's see. Or can I? Oh my, oh my. Where is the birthdays and annual bills? Y'all are probably looking straight at it on the screen, and I'm like, where is it? Alright. There's our mini months. There it is. It was all the way at the top. So there's the birthdays and annual bills. And if you have more than what you have lines for, absolutely duplicate it. Go for it. So basically, you're just going to be duplicating and putting them into the area that you want. Which month do you want? Do you want them on the side tabs on the left? Do you want them to where you can keep swiping in the monthly section and get to it? Personally, I would leave the monthly section as is, and I would put my inserts, underneath where they needed to be. The vision board with the vision board insert. Vertical with all the vertical spreads. OCD, daily, horizontal. That way when I clicked all these link tabs on the left, I could open up to where I had duplicated the master slide, positioned it in this tab section where I want, in front or behind the master slide, and you can use it over and over. And if your planner gets too full, you can always go in and delete. Like, let's say you start in July, and by, I don't know, February of next year, you're starting to get a little tight with space on your device, because everybody purchases tablets or iPads with different amounts of storage space in them. So maybe you need to delete some spreads. It would be very easy to go into your tabs over here and get rid of, like, let's say you start in July, you're running low in February, maybe you might want to delete out, July. Or maybe in January, you just want to start a whole new planner because you add so many things that you can only, like, fill it up really, really tight in 6 months. You might need to re-download the planner as it looks right this second, undecorated, undated, and start you a new one. So you guys, I hope that was helpful. Sorry I had to go onto the Mac at the very end to get this done, but I did want to show it to you, and I'm in the process of getting this listed, and I am hoping to come back tomorrow or Friday to show you the faith planner and the way that is set up. And I will be bringing horizontal and faith kits this weekend for print and cut people as well as physical people, and Lord willing, all of us digital people. So until I see you again, y'all have a great day. Bye.